Hey guys, Chris here. In this video, we're talking about the next generation Volvo XC90 electric, a car that a lot of people are waiting for, a car that a lot of people are excited about, me included. I've had two Volvo XC90s in the past, a D4 diesel and a T8 hybrid, and I'm just waiting for the next generation electric XC90 before, well, I get into a Volvo again, and an XC90 at that. And in today's video, we're going to talk about maybe the closest sneak peek into the next XC90 electric there is out there anywhere. We may know the actual battery size quite accurately, and also the electric motors and some of the tech. And I'm surprised that nobody else is actually talking about this and covering this out there on the internet. So this is the video to watch, guys. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Chris. I have this channel dedicated to testing and talking about EV. So please drop a thumbs up, a like on the video down below if you like electric cars. And also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. That is much appreciated. So thank you very much. And lastly, before we hop into today's topic, the last plug is my 0% state of charge merch that I'm very bad at plugging, but there will be a link in the description box down below to my merch, which is pretty cool. May I say so myself. For people out there who don't know, Volvo is actually partly owned by the Chinese automaker Geely and is therefore part of the Geely Automotive Group. Geely Automotive Group consists of different branches. So you have the Volvo Automotive Group under Geely, which consists of Volvo and then Polestar. And then a side branch of that is the Geely Automotive Group, which consists of brands like Geely, Lynk & Co, the newly founded Zeekr. You also have Proton, Lotus, and then you have a joint venture with Smart or Daimler AG. And what Volvo and Geely have been doing for the past few years is they have been platform sharing engines, sharing tech and research and development. And this is totally normal within an automotive group. Most automotive group does this to a lesser or more extent. It depends on the automotive group. But Volvo and Geely have been doing that mostly with this platform here, which underpins this, the Polestar 2, and it's called the CMA platform. And that started with the Volvo XC40 back in 2017. And then now we have the Polestar 2, we have the Volvo C40, we have the Lynk & Co 01, 02, 03, and 05. And then we have 3 Geely models that I'm not able to pronounce. In total, 10 cars are now built on the CMA platform. And the advantage of that is that we all get better, cheaper cars that have shared cost of research and development of engine, suspension, components like that, and we get a more varied choice for a better price. This is how it works in theory and also how it works in practice for most automakers. Some automakers are better than this than others. The best automaker doing this maybe the past like 20 or 30 years is the Volkswagen Group, which make amazing cars. I'm a huge fan of the Volkswagen Group and also the Geely Group and most automotive groups out there too, to a more or lesser extent. But Volkswagen have really been doing this platform sharing really good. And also Volvo with now this CMA platform car. And this is where things get interesting, because Volvo said that the next generation XC90 is going to be built on the SPA2 platform, and that makes a lot of sense. The current generation XC90 is built on the SPA1 platform. SPA2 is just, the next generation large Volvo platform. That makes a lot of sense. And also Volvo has said that the SPA2 will be able to house fully electric vehicles, something that the SPA1 platform wasn't developed for and isn't able to do. That's why we have the Polestar 1, which is like this hybrid thing, because they're not able to build that platform into a fully electric vehicle, even with carbon fiber and costing a lot of money. So we have to go into SPA2 to get fully electric large Volvos, and that makes a lot of sense. But this summer, Volvo also showed the Volvo Recharge concept, which is a large electric SUV from Volvo. And people have speculated that that's the next generation XC90. So we have conflicting messages here. Volvo say next generation XC90, which will be electric, fully electric, built on SPA2, but then they show this car, the Recharge concept, built on the SEA platform. And then we also have the Polestar 3 that should be a coupe version of the next generation XC90, which is also going to be built on the SEA platform. So I don't think we're actually going to get a SPA2 platform. I think we're gonna get an SEA platform. That's why things are delayed. Something may have happened here with a binned development of one of the platforms, and then they're going all in on the SEA. And this makes a lot of sense because of the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is the most exciting thing. So we've now established that Volvo, Polestar, Lynk & Co, and all of these brands within the Geely Automotive Group share platforms, tech, drivetrains, and all of that. And also moving forward with the new platforms, whatever it's going to be called and how many ever platforms are going to be built, these are going to be shared amongst the different types of vehicles and brands within the Geely Automotive Group. And also I tried digging because a few months ago I went to the International Auto Show in Munich, and I actually got to sit down and interview the head of design at Polestar, Max Missoni, earlier head of design at Volvo, and all these brands work closely together in Gothenburg where they have their headquarters. So link to that interview in the description box down below. And I was trying to dig and get some information out of him, and he may have revealed something that, well, isn't very public yet, but the Polestar precept is probably also going to be built on the SEA platform, even though he couldn't confirm, but he said that made a lot of sense. So check that interview and that video out down below in the description box. But the most exciting thing that nobody is talking about, and I don't understand why, is the newly launched Zeekr 001, which is a brand new brand within Geely. And this is actually the first car to come to market, only in China thus far, coming to Europe next year, built on the SEA platform. So we actually have a car released to the public on the SEA platform called the Zeekr 001. And why this is exciting is because, well, we already have the tech here. We know that Volvo share tech, platforms, drivetrain, battery packs across different platforms. So if we look to the Zeekr 001, it is a large vehicle. It's almost 5 meters long, it's 2 meters wide, and it's a station wagon that's a little bit taller than a normal station wagon at 1.53 meters tall, and also has a very long wheelbase at 3 meters. This is a huge car. This is not a Polestar 2 or a Volvo C40. This is a large car, guys. And looking at the pictures next to the Volvo Recharge concept, look at the proportions. They look very, very similar. Maybe the Volvo concept has a little bit more ground clearance, but they're both sleek, long wheelbase with the wheels pushed out to the corners, low and wide. So these are very, very similar. And I'm like, when I saw this next to each other, I'm like, this is the Zeekr 001 is the look into the future, because this is going to be close to the next generation Volvo electric cars, the XC90 possibly, and also the Polestar 3. They are going to be based on this platform. Will they all have the same wheelbase? Well, that will probably be adjustable, but looking at the proportions of the Recharge concept and the Zeekr 001, they look eerie similar. So that is one thing that I don't understand why nobody is talking about. But then we also have the battery pack sizes. So the Zeekr 001, I'm just going to call it the Zeekr from now on, comes with a single motor, rear wheel drive, 280 horsepower electric motor with an 86 kilowatt hour battery pack. And then you have the dual motor version with 540 horsepower almost, and then a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack. And again, this makes a lot of sense. It's an 800 volt architecture, which also makes a lot of sense. This, guys, is it. This is it. I'm pretty sure that this is the platform. These are the specs of the next generation Volvo Recharge or XC90 electric or whatever they call it, and also the Polestar 3, and maybe also the Precept and future cars. All of these cars are going to be built upon this platform. Polestar or Volvo has said that the next generation electric cars will do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour down to 3 seconds. The Zeekr with the dual motor does it in 3.8. Maybe there will be an even more powerful version than the 540 almost horsepower version. But this is so exciting, guys. 800 volt architecture. And Geely have said that they're going to build out their own charging infrastructure. And that's even more exciting, because they have said within 2023, they're going to build 2,200 charging stations. Is this only in China, only in Asia? I don't know. But either way, I hope they move within Europe also. That would make a lot of sense because of the electric market here. but they're going to build 20,000 chargers at 2,200 charging locations. That is insane. So this is pretty cool. So I don't know, this may be more exciting, this charging infrastructure, than anything else in this video. But also looking at the interior, if you look at the gauge cluster of the Zeekr, it's basically the same as the XC Recharge concept and also the Polestar 3, or the preset, the Polestar preset. We haven't seen many photos of the Polestar 3. But the center screen is different. It's landscape instead of portrait, but we know that from MEB platform cars from Volkswagen, Skoda, and Audi that cars are very similar, but they have different infotainment systems. So that may just be the case here. But I'm so excited, guys. Also, some of the switchgear looks very similar. So I'm pretty sure that the next generation XC90 or Recharge electric SUV and also the Polestar 3 is right around the corner. And we are going to get an 86 kilowatt hour battery pack. We're going to get a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack. We're going to get dual electric motors with well over 500 horsepower and 3-meter long wheelbases. We're going to get large cars. So I'm so excited, guys. So this is it. This is what I've been talking about that nobody else is covering. And I don't know why, because the Zeekr 001 is launched to the public and I can't wait to get my hands on one. So guys, let me know what you think down below about the Zeekr 001, the next generation XC90, XC Recharge concept, and also the Polestar 3. Which one of those are you looking to get and what are you most excited about? And are you excited about the big battery packs, the fast charging? I didn't even mention the charging. They're saying that once they roll out all of these chargers, these cars are going to have a peak charging speed of 360 kilowatts. That is insane, 360 kilowatts. So I'm so excited, guys. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, guys, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.